Hello, people. We are here. Yes, we are here. It is Tuesday, the 10th of February, and it is day 59. Which I know I've said this a few times, my friends, but it's sort of the few times where I'm able to sort of just take a step back and, I don't know, kind of take a step back and have a look at what we've done here in the last couple of months. Day 59 seems insane to me. I don't know if it's because I don't know, maybe I didn't expect to actually get this far. I don't know. I have no idea. But we're sort of like nearing 2 calendar months worth of music consecutively, which is mind-blowing, albeit with the asterisk of a whole lot of average beverage in amongst some potentially strong ideas. How are we doing then? It is, like I say, it's Tuesday. The week is well underway, and tomorrow is in my opinion, the truly exciting day because it's our second album selects episode, which is crazy. It's crazy, and I'm actually looking forward to going through all of the tracks. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Well, listen, you went through. You went through January, which is bloody hard enough doing it for a month. You know, I mean, I feel how difficult that is from everything, from like the turning up, the commitment, the accountability, the self accountability that you place on yourself, all of those things. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Good evening, Trevor. Or I should say good afternoon to you. Possibly even good morning. I lose track. Of how far behind people in different parts of the States are at any given point in the year. But I'll say I'm going to risk saying it's good afternoon and that it's 1:45 or 1:45 for you. But I don't know. I feel even more impressed by your exercise because of it. Oh man, it's just, you know what, it's been such a fun commitment, but I was saying yesterday to someone that my God, I'm so glad to have you guys. I'm so glad to have you guys because there have been a few days in the last 59 days where I have definitely had I really don't want to do it today. And it's even led towards the boundaries of, maybe I just won't do it today. So it's been really great to know that actually there will be people amongst the community that are like, oh, what a shame, you know, what a shame. It started so well, and then he just stopped doing it. And even though that might sound like some sort of like toxic motivation, it's actually incredibly important because those are the days where I've needed to feel that accountability. Oh, my camera's at a slight angle, isn't it? I just realized that there we go. I actually moved the OP. Right, for day 59, we're doing something we haven't done. Not in terms of the music making process, but in terms of the title writing process, which is I'm going to leave the title in the hands of you guys, and we're going to name this song towards the end of the stream. And I would like to leave title suggestions in the hands of my very capable Field Notes by Kai viewers. So we will do this is day 59. This is day 59. Best one yet. And welcome to Field Notes by Kai. Now, you'll have noticed that I have an instrument up, and that's because just before, not even just before I went live, just before I switched the scenes from the intro scene to this scene, I came up with an idea. Hello, my friend. I'm doing very well. How are you? Am I saying liminaut? I kind of want to say it like it's French. Liminot. How you doing, my friend? I'm doing very well. How are you? So today is day 59. And for the very first time, over here in Field Notes by Kai, I'm not writing a title yet because you guys are going to give me titles. Now, I know that's it's a big amount of pressure for you guys because obviously yesterday I gave day 58 the highly relevant and applicable name of Angus Meathead. So it's not a task that I bestow onto all of you lightly. But no, in all seriousness, it should give you confidence that you can come up with any kind of nonsense, and I will absolutely consider it. Limanaut, like astronaut. I love it. It's a great name. Am I missing the reference? Is there a reference to Limanaut? If there isn't a reference and you've just come up with that handle, it's a beautiful handle. Okay, so let me tell you what happened about a minute before I switched scenes. So I created a new tape, and I opened my sequencer on track 1, and it was automatically set to Aurora. And I was just trying to, mostly, I'll be honest with you, I was trying to drum up some kind of chordal harmonic inspiration, mostly because my upstairs neighbors are playing music really, really, really loud at the moment, and it is coming through the ceiling, and I can't stand the music that they play. I'm not going to lie. They're very nice people. They're very nice people. But they play the most mundane music, and it kind of drives me mad. And I can hear it right now through my headphones despite having noise cancelling on. So anyway, that's a sidetrack from that. I wanted to find a sound and give myself some inspiration. Anyway, came across this in Aurora, which is basically doing a lot of automatic harmonic heavy lifting because it's multi-tonal. So I've come up with this idea. But these pushes are going to be not necessarily set in stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I think we can have some fun with the bass notes because it's multi-tonal. That's the tempo, yeah. That's the tempo, hell yeah. So hopefully we should be able to make some interesting stuff happen around the bass. But I also would like to do some interesting kind of pushes here. So boom, down, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, down. Maybe something like that. 2, 3, 4, 1, back to the beginning. Do down, down, whoops, so I think I'm going to do all those pushes, and whatever nonsense I'm doing with the faux drums there, I might actually add in because I think it'd be quite nice, and maybe the bass. Do da ga 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 ga. Let's just put it in. I'm not actually taking in necessarily all of the multi-tonal vibes that are going on here, but we'll see what happens. I do need a count in because we're not coming in on the 1. A 1, a 2. Let's not play too behind the beat though, Kai. A 1, a 2. I wonder if I'm... No, I am doing the right thing there, aren't I? I am doing the right thing. Because then we just make the loop after the... There. Ga, ga, da, ga, get, go, go. There's no pushes at the end. That's fine. So now we kind of know what we're doing with the drums already. So now we actually need to work out what the chords are, because there's a lot going on here. So let's just find. Aurora is a treasure trove of good bass sounds. I'm actually going to get another third-party pack this week. I noticed that Sound Ghost have released a couple of new sets. So I'd like to kind of get some inspiration heading into our final stretch. Day 61 through don't even know to the end of February. It's probably only it's only like another. My God, it's going to be like only other like 17, 18 days, isn't it? So that could be an F sharp. But I actually think that's the F sharp one. Let's just establish this loop first of all, because it's going to just take me a hot minute to work out what we're going to do. Okay. Whoops. Okay, I'm actually sure I want to do it at the end here. I do like ending on the D flat, but then the problem is wow, bow, bow. That suggests that we also start the loop on the D flat. I think that sounds a bit clumsy. Could we start on maybe on the A or the B flat? Nah, because we're going to the A now. Actually, I think that's fine. If we have that okay, and I don't actually like this bass sound for this. Nice little transition there. Wow, wow, wow. That's going wow, 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 wow. Maybe I'll follow it. Let me just read this from Martin. I bought the OP1 Field today. Congratulations, my friend. Oh, that brings me loads of secondhand excitement. I love it when people buy exciting gear. Makes me excited because I saw your videos the last 30 days. Oh, I will take some very excited responsibility for that. Problem is I have literally zero experience with musical theory. Anything I played on guitar for a year. So you're going to be fine, my friend. Martin, I don't know if you were here on my live stream on... I can't remember when I was talking about it. Was it yesterday? Or maybe 2 or 3 days ago, where I am, well, this is a two-part answer. One, once we've got all of these dailies out the way, I'm going to start making tutorials, and not even necessarily tutorials, but just hints and tips and tricks for how to approach songwriting using this. So certainly not how to expertly use your OP1 Field, because I am not an expert with the ins and outs of how to use this. But I would say that I have more value in terms of the content that I can create with how to approach musical and harmonic ideas. and then how to translate that and how to use this to inspire yourself, and then how to use any inspiration that you have away from this and then translate that into practical usage on the OP1 field. So that's the first part of that. The other thing I'd say is there are so many tools in here where you don't really need to have much or any musical theory. And the two biggest tools are, of course, if you press Shift and then go to the sequencer button and using the finger sequencer and or the arpeggiator, because you really don't need to have any musical knowledge. You could literally just pick C major, which means that you can play any white key you like, pretty much in any combination you like, and pick a nice sound, and you can create something that's, I mean, you know, it's workable. It's diatonic at least. It won't sound nasty, unless you want it to, in which case add some black keys. Right, okay. I don't remember what I was doing. And I keep getting caught out by my own pushes. Right, I don't like this bass sound for this. I usually love that bass sound, but not for this. No. Hello. Don't mind that. And give it a kind of Jamiroquai flavour, I reckon, this track. Oh my God. I've just forgotten what I was doing. To mess with. I quite like the sound. I think I just actually need to do it up the higher octave and then use the lower one. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Oh wow, it's got a kind of like terrible MIDI upright bass sound. That is it purposefully? Is this an upright bass sound? What does it say? Oh, this is evolving. Oh, I love evolving. I'm not giving it a chance to evolve. Yes. That's it. Oh God, Kai Live. There we go, come on. Right, there we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, Kai, let's get this right. I actually don't think I like this sound either. I'm getting in my own way at the moment, my friends. See, now, the thing that I do like about it, if we're going to lean into Jamiroquai, this is, for anyone that knows it, this is basically just deeper underground. Right, okay, don't get that in my head. I don't want to put the song in my head, though. No, don't like it for this. Or maybe I do like it for it, but without all the drowning in Mother. Yes, okay. The answer to that question was yes. Dun dun ga ga ga. It's just gets a bit muddy down there, doesn't it? Well, that's a bit too high. Okay. For now, I'm abandoning Aurora. We're going to go down to retrograde. It's not the right. It's actually not the right set of patches for this. Oh, okay. I don't hate it. That's the most ringing endorsement I can give it. Thank you, because I find it therapeutical. And it kind of helped me to force myself into this hobby. Or at least it looks like a choice, my wife doesn't think. Yes. That is it's a very good thing. No, absolutely no one can objectively look at this and be like, my God, that must cost £1,400. Well, plus, actually. It costs more than that, doesn't it, actually? I got mine secondhand, so I didn't get mine straight from Teenage Engineering, so I saved myself some cash. But, yeah, they're not cheap. But yes, the great thing is that a layperson would absolutely... Sorry, I'm now just getting completely lost. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I'm turning down the level. That's what I'm doing. A layperson would not think it would be anywhere near as costly as it was. But I hope that in the last 2 months I'm showing people, along with a lot of other content creators, obviously. I'm not a patch on Cuckoo or Red Means Recording or Sonwoo. But I hope between all of us, we're showing that this thing is just an incredible musical device. It really is. Nope, that's the worst one yet. I'm going to end up going back to... Ha! I didn't think I even knew that was there. That's nice. Getting completely sidetracked. Hey, that's a nice sound. Eyes on the base prize card. Yes, Novak the Enjoyer as well. Got a lot of amazing representatives in the OP1 field community. Quite like this. It's quite a nice one. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot we can mess with this one. Maybe we give this the... Is it a bit too crunchy down there? Ugh. Good evening, Hayley. How are you? Okay, I see you getting more and more confident now with the timing, and I'm starting to make it a bit too busy. So let's just get it in, shall we? song is going. It's going, and that's the only bar that we put on all of these ideas, that they're going. But this is quite an enjoyable one so far. I think we go for the drums next. I'm aware that I'm not making any sort of like A and B section, but I don't care right now. I don't care. Okay. Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? Oh, okay. I think we just have to go with the kick, don't we, for the pushes? It's like someone falling over a drum kit. It's not the drum kit that I'm searching for. Something like this. Okay. Oh, okay. This is messing with my brain a little bit. Oh, it'd be quite fun. It'd be quite fun to do that. But considering that I can't match the beat at the moment, that might be a bit beyond me for the next minute. Oh, Christ alive. The last bit's the easiest bit of all because there are no pushes, but I actually need to make it... annoyingly, I need to match what I did with the bass, I think. Oh, okay, wait, what did I do? Go. You silly scumbag, Kai. You silly scumbag. Okay. It doesn't sound like it, but I'm getting it slowly. Although I do appreciate that this is like oral torture. so wrong. Immediately. What did I do at the start? Just that, not a double kick drum. Yeah, not really what I wanted to do at the end. Yeah, I didn't learn my lesson either, did I? We turn off the loop, otherwise it just goes back on itself and wrecks it. I'm pushing that third push kick drum too early. Oh no, what did I do at the end? It was all really good up until then. My God. Oh no. I just went a bit stupid on the snare. Clap. I still think that might have actually been rough compared to the other one. No, actually, I think it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. Remember, for the album, if this ends up on the album, it will be so perfect, it'll hurt. But that's not right now. No. Kind of like adding this, but maybe we should just drown it in phone or something. Okay, what was a kind of nice, wow, the kind of nice sound that I came across before? Was it, oh God, this is such a terrible game to play. Was it in Retrograde? I feel like it was. Fig, the Lord of Darkness. That's not Fig, actually, it's Nani, who's the Lord of Darkness. Kind of like it. The silly out of tune patch that you are. Levels, let's bring this down. Wow. I wonder if we can do that. Okay, let's work out. There is something mildly coherent to be had here. I think we've got to go to a C there. No. No. Try the octave up. Let's just bring the level down a bit because it's going to be spicy up in this octave. The modulation's even more pronounced up the octave. Yeah, I do like it though. I'm most like the la 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 la. Oh, you've already got Mother on you. Lots of Mother all over your boink. Sounds a bit feline, doesn't it, actually? Don't forget the pushes, Kai. No, that's not what I'm doing at all. No, I'm not doing that either. I've forgotten what I'm doing. Thank you very much, Cachet. That's it. But just with the pushes, Kai. Oh, crying out loud. I think I keep messing this up because I don't know whether to play one note leading into the push after the one or to go with the bass and the kick, the to-ga. So oh no, but it's playing an wow. So we're going the sort of the harmonies F, G, and then G flat. Does that work? Sounds awful out of context. Might be a B flat. let's get this locked in. I like it. It's a little bit strange, but it's nice. Okay. Do be ba. Okay. Wait, did I just not do a kick into the second set of pushes? What did I miss there? Yuck. We've done, I say we, I'm not including you in this. I've done the same thing with keeping the loop on. I think that might fit nicer. I think the F might be a bit more interesting. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go. Wow. Okay, guys. It's starting to... Remember, the responsibility for what this song is called is in your hands. I need your help with this. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. So I need some suggestions for what this should be called today, guys. I like it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Meow, meow, meow. Wow. Now, what doth this sound like? Possibly with either some other kind of interesting synth on the top or some piano. What was the piano that we found? It was very stylized, and I feel like it was in retrograde again. Bear with me. Not Luna. That was it. Again, very Minecraft, isn't it? only problem with it is it's got that... What? Is there anything on this? Nah. Really? Oh, okay. Let's put something on it. Yes. It's a little bit crazy. Disco Cat. Disco Cat. Oh, Disco Cat for a name. I like that. I like that name. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's a groove. It's a groove. Okay. For the life of me, can't remember what order anything went in here. 1 was the initial thing. 2, I think, is the bass. 4 is, of course, the kit. 3 is the melody. So I think what we do is we do the initial thing, bring it in with the kit, then bring in the other 2, then bring on the bit crusher. Disco Cat's a great idea. I feel like Disco Cat needs to be an emoji, doesn't it? We need to have a dancing fig or Nana. Okay. Lol. This off. No. Yes. Okay, my friends. Actually really enjoyed making this one. This is day 59. And, well, hang on a minute. We can't do this without having put this in then. Thank you very much to one of our beloved Field Notes by Kai members, Alex, who has coined day 59 Disco Cat. Beautiful. What a great name. It's not quite as good as Angus Meathead, but you know. It's a great name. It's a much better name than Angus Meathead. Okay. Yes, that's day 59 in the bag, and that was Disco Cat. I actually really enjoyed that one, guys. That was a nice bop. And the thing is, that was a nice bop. That was, once again, I sang this at the beginning of the stream. And Martin, this is one for you as well. Anyone that's thinking of getting an OP1 field or worried about jumping into something like this and not having any experience, this was all brought to you by that sound. This whole thing was done by that sound. It really was. Because what did I start with? So we had the same motif twice. And all of the heavy lifting in the interesting part of this, inverted commas, interesting part of this, was done by this sound and the fact that it was multitonal and like a, you know, like an instantly polyphonic vibe. I wasn't doing anything with this. And then so the fact that this sound was what it was, this patch is what it is, basically led me to the water that was doing the bass notes that I did. The only thing that I did on top of that was like, yeah, I'll make it more interesting by not just going do da do da do do and going to ga to good to ga. But apart from that, this was all the magical rectangular box. That's all it was. That's all it was. That's all it ever will be. Right, my friends, thank you so much for joining for another Field Notes by Kai live. Tomorrow we are not live because tomorrow's video is a bumper coaster of a video which is showing the final parts, of everything from day 31 through to today, day 59 in Disco Cat. Thanks again for the name, Alex, great name. And choosing your top 3 from those days. Now, just as a reminder for members, for you guys that are Field Notes by Kai members, there's going to separately be going out a members-only poll, which gives you the opportunity for an additional vote, essentially. So you have a little bit more weight if you are a member, which I think is a more than acceptable perk for being a member. You get a little bit more weight behind your vote. So that's going to be happening from tomorrow. And then we're back on Thursday for day 61 through to whatever day leads us up to the final day in February. And then after that, there will be no more. Well, that's not true. There'll be one final album select, obviously. And then there's going to be nothing fresh that can be put forward towards the album, because then I'm going to get busy on actually making this album. And I can't wait. I can't wait to revisit some of the ones that we know are definitely going to be on the album to make them sound at least 34 times better than they sounded rough. Guys, thank you as ever. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's so lovely to sit here and compose something live and have you guys come along for the ride, come along for the journey. That train is still going strong. We visited 59 different station stops, different locations. And some of you are still very comfortable in your seats. And I'm so grateful for that. I cannot wait to see what you pick when day 60 goes live tomorrow. Interlude 5 and album selects 2. I'm so intrigued. I can't wait to see what you think. I'm also interested to actually listen back to some. I've forgotten what we've done between days, say, 31 and 39. I can't even remember what I did. So it'll be interesting to see what's on there. Until the next time I see you live, and until I see you in the comments, guys, as ever, thank you so much. Big love to Trevor and Alex and my other Field Notes by Kai members. And that's Excuse Me Please and Boo and Dr. Roomba. Thank you so much for your extra support. Honestly, it means the world. It means the world. And remember, you guys that are Field Notes by Kai premium members are going to get early access to